Another loss for Orlando Pirates. They have now conceded 6 goals in 2 games. Now the fans have started with shifting blame. They are now using Melusi Buthelezi, the goalkeeper, the Spanish guitar, Rivero, and some are even pointing at Makaringe as scapegoats for their recent losses. I go by the name of Conceded Football, where I report anything to do with football, from Africa to the world, and from the world to Africa. It's been an incredible year for Stellenbosch FC, the Wine Boys. This is on and off the field. This year alone, they've managed to sell Junior Mandieta to Mamelodi Sundowns, Sibongiseni the Ox Mthethwa to Kaizer Chiefs, and exported a youngster, Makaringe, to a team playing in MLS. I think it's in Philadelphia. They've made some millions. And now on the field, they've picked up their first silverware as a football club in the Premiership. Now we really need to give credit to Steve Barker and what he has done with these young boys. Yesterday, they managed to come back 2-0 down against the mighty Orlando Pirates in their own backyard and actually beat these guys 3-2. Now, people will ask, what is going on at Orlando Pirates? What is wrong? 6 goals conceded in 2 games. Other people are complaining as to why they keep on converting attacking forwards or attacking midfielders to fullbacks. It was first Dion Hoto, now it is Fortune Makaringe. And yesterday it was very clear in the second half with the plan that Steve Barker went with. He just overloaded the side of Makaringe, put in Van Veek, the youngster, who was assisted by Sibande behind him, and they just overloaded this side. The guy was suffering, and if you look at the whole game, you'll ask yourself, why did the Spanish guitar actually introduce Mufukeng that late? And I do have question marks as to why he had to even put in a Baloni, take out Mohopa, because these guys, they continued whipping in crosses into the box. But my question was, who is actually going to head at those balls? Yeah, it is what it is. And Lipasa, I don't think he was on the bench, but if he was on the bench, he was not even utilized. Vincent Pule is not the type of guy who's going to be fighting for balls in the air. Hence, I'm asking, why was even evidence Mohopa taken out? Did Orlando Pirates think that they were finished with the business at 2-0 and not even in 60 minutes? They played the game as if it was wrapped already. Steve Barker had plans, and all the 3 youngsters he put in, they were game changers. Van Veek, the New Zealander in De Jong, and Mgaga really changed the complexion of the game. He had to sacrifice Darren Macheka because I think he was on a yellow, and it looked like the guy was going to pick up his second yellow card. If you remember how Stellies started this season, they were just picking up red cards game after game, and he had to sacrifice Darren and put in a Mgaga, a Dion, and a Van Veek, who really changed the complexion of the game. Some schoolboy errors by Orlando Pirates in actually gifting these goals to Stellenbosch. Stellenbosch, in transition, they are brilliant. Well, the first goal came because of the mistake of Makaringe. The second goal came because of the mistake caused by Lodge, a careless and a lazy pass. It was won by a Stellies player. Off they went. Second goal, and the third goal was a beauty to watch, with De Jong finishing it. We really need to give credit to Steve Barker, what he has done with these young players, young squad, a bit of experience here and there, and they've really had an incredible year. Obviously, question marks will be raised over some Orlando Pirates players. Number one, the goalkeeping department. over the years, Orlando Pirates have really struggled with that department. Melusi Buthelezi, he is a goalkeeper, but I don't think he's Orlando Pirates caliber of a player, and I don't think he's going to last there. Playing for Orlando Pirates is not like playing for TS Galaxy. I know China is injured, but why not trust the tried and tested in Ufader, Siabong Ponchana, and then just throwing this young man into a dungeon, because at this point in time, he's really playing under pressure, and he's really not coping. Why play the ball back to this boy? He's not even good at passing the ball on the floor. So it is what it is, and obviously the fans are not happy. It was clear. If you were at the game last night, after the game, the fans were really not happy with Orlando Pirates, and it's mixed emotions amongst the fans. Others are blaming the coach, Mr. Rivero, and others are blaming your Makaringe, and others are still mad at Mulesi Buthelezi because of some errors he committed against SuperSport. Is Orlando Pirates still fighting for number 2? At this point in time, they still have a chance for getting that number 2, but the Cape Town teams are doing very well. Number 2 is SuperSport, number 3 is Stellis, number 4 is Cape Town City, Pirates 5, I think 6 is Kaizer Chiefs. It's been an interesting first half of the season, and my man of the match yesterday, before he was even picked, I told the guys I was with at the stadium that my man of the match by far should go to Dion van Rooyen. He really put in a great shift yesterday, able to handle some of the players attacking forwards in Kemvudi and Lodge. Kemvudi and Lodge kept on interchanging positions, but still they could really not do anything with Van Rooyen. I think the best thing that Rivero could have done was to throw in the youngster who's brave, who was going to have a go at Van Rooyen, because all these other guys were just passing sideways. At some point, from minute, let's say 75 until the end of the match, they just kept on crossing the ball into the box, and Mahopa was not there, who's probably the tallest striker. They put in a Vincent Pule. It really didn't make sense to me to play as a false nine or as a target man. He did nothing. Some of these players are really compromised, and they are putting in wrong position. I really feel also for a Makaringe. That's not his. I can understand if they are putting in they're trying to convert a winger into a fullback, but to put in someone who was playing as a 6 or an 8 to play as a fullback, no, you are taking chances. They will really catch these guys out. Where is Thabiso Munyane? Is he still injured? Where is Shandu? Is he still injured? Why not use natural defenders in those positions, maybe in CBEC or some other person as a right back, or play with the 3 at the back? Because at this point in time, if this is the way things are going, Pirates will concede more and more goals. And the pairing at the back, if they are not trusted to play more games together, because they keep on shifting that central pairing at the back. Sometimes it's a Sibisi and a Koki, or a Koki and a Nda. So we don't know. But Maela is back now. He might be thrown in. He might be brought back to play in that centre back position. Well, it is what it is. An incredible year for Stellis, and a great match to end off the year for the Wine Boys. And these boys really deserve big bonuses for Mr. Rupert. They've done Stellenbosch, they've done Western Cape, they've done Cape Town very well. Orlando Pirates, it might be a blessing in disguise to get this 6 weeks or 7 weeks break, as the league will be closing for the AFCON. And maybe Saleng will come back a different player. We don't know. What's happening with Kemi de Rasmus? Where is the marquee signing in Lesedi, Kapinga? What's happening with those players? We'll have to wait and see in February when the league commences again. Thank you once again for staying this long. Remember to subscribe, to like these videos and share them on all platforms. I really appreciate the engagement, the support I've been getting from all over the place. Thank you so much, and may God bless you all.